It's the homework, right?
What's going on, everybody? This is In Ring Talk That with Jay.
DK.
Woo! What is this? Episode 4 now?
Episode 4, baby. Episode 4. Here we go. Drink number 4.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. That's that ice. That's that drink.
That's that drink.
Yeah, we here to talk wrestling.
But what's going on, everybody? I'm glad y'all still here with us and tuning in. Like this is dope. This is really cool. But
stay tuned in.
Let's go. That's right. And we are here. Follow us on Instagram at talkthat_inring with Jay.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's right, all that good stuff. And we're on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
Subscribe to my channel.
We are everywhere where
just
we get
give
your
a listen.
podcast.
Yep.
Right? So
that's right.
Here we
Tune
go.
in. Tap in.
Homework.
Woo! I'm excited.
Y'all notice on episode, when I said homework, I said homework on episode 2, and y'all was like, homework! I'm gonna use that as a soundbite. I'm gonna put that as a soundbite on here. So
that's all when we said woo. I was like, homework.
No, but guys, so we.
You wanna know why I like the homework so much? Because the homework takes me down a stroll down memory lane, and it also informs her about you know the times of wrestling before she started. Being a faithful fan and tuning in and everything like that, so it's just like
gotta learn the history.
Yeah, it's like a learning experience. You know, I love it.
And it's good. And so we took a stroll in spirit of Elimination Chamber that just had passed. We took a stroll, and we did No Way Out 2008. Now, I just want to go on record and say something. Elimination Chambers used to be really fun to watch. Not so much now that it's a yearly staple where it has to happen. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like same thing with Money in the Bank.
Yeah, same like thing. The money I love.
Same thing when they had the Hell in a Cell pay-per-views.
Yeah. When they started changing like with the whole Elimination Chamber, it was No Way Out. So that was like the staple of that. But then you dedicate the whole pay-per-view to just that, and it's like you make it sound like it has to be a men's and it has to be a woman's, and it's like that's fine and everything, but I just miss how it used to be.
Yeah, like it was spontaneously like announced, like when it was special, like it was a treat.
Like the Armageddon Hell in a Cell.
Right. They wish they only did once. Like that shit was amazing. But No Way Out 2008, and it was. I don't know. 2008 was a really good year in WWE, in my opinion.
It was. Jeff Hardy was doing his thing.
I
was a fan of Jeff during that time. I loved him.
I loved the combatants. I don't know if I said that word right. Excuse me. But Triple H and Jeff Hardy all year, like they, Jeff Hardy could never get him.
But you want to know what I loved about that was that when you watch wrestling from like the Attitude Era and you see how like Jeff was with the Hardy Boys and like it just seemed like he just didn't compare to Triple H because he was like the face and like the big guy, but then you see him work his way up and he was just showing like, listen, like I'm not.
Same thing.
I'm not that. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel with Edge. Like the way Edge had that comeuppance was just like phenomenal. It was amazing.
Yeah, like you watch them.
It's very rare that you see that someone who come from tag team wrestling and then they separate
and go solo.
From tag team is always hard. And then they go solo and
win a couple of Intercontinentals, win a couple of United States.
Listen, let's. Christian and Marty Jannetty, like, and Matt Hardy, like, let's be honest.
Like,
let's be honest.
You could kind of tell who was
the Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, you could tell who the one was.
Right, and it was dope to see. It was just so dope to see it, And he did a good showing in the Raw. Was it? Yeah, the Raw Elimination Chambers match and stuff with Triple H.
He did great. He was the last two,
Jericho,
right?
Shawn Michaels was in there. So
yeah, he lasted to the bottom two. It was stacked, and he was able to keep up.
Right.
He was able to show everybody that he could hang with all these people. And these are people who was main eventers. These were people who was like main eventers when he was still in a tag team. So to show that he could hang and like, he's competition. And like, I was proud to see that. I was a little sad that he lost.
But that was his story. Like he
That
almost
was his
got
story.
it, almost got it. And then
I was so happy for him when he finally got it.
Yeah, I'm just mad that it lasted like a month. But anyway, but that was a good one. That elimination
Don't do
chamber
him.
was.
Don't do him.
It did only last a month. Like fuck, that was fucked up what they did. But
Don't do it.
no, but that elimination chamber was stacked. Like Shawn Michaels, he was a beast.
Yeah, he was. I love Shawn Michaels.
Was just
Like,
fucking impeccable.
I love Shawn Michaels.
and you know what's crazy? He didn't need a championship to do it. Like, it's just those people. Like, it's those people who's defined by a title, and then there's those people who just do what they do so well that they don't need that shit. You know, they stand out regardless. It's a handful of people who, you know, who can.
Right. What? Oh, Jesus! No Way Out, 2008. What else is on the card? We had
The
CM Punk.
SmackDown Chamber.
I'll get to that. Matter of fact, let me get to that.
let's
Let me
get
get
to
that one
that
out the
one.
way.
That one was so obvious.
That
That one was definitely
had
obvious.
two monsters, and the rest was just like
Jobbers, like little sprinkles,
like
Finley,
MVP.
MVP.
You know them niggas wasn't winning to main event.
JBL,
Like,
and,
no.
then, and then it's funny because they had Undertaker and Batista start the shit.
Yup.
And then everybody's just coming in and everybody's just getting, like, it's like, it was just,
Yeah,
you just
left
knew
and
from the
right.
jump. You just knew from the jump, like, come on now. MVP was he was somebody to
when
keep
you
their
think-
eye
Like
on.
when you think about it, like when you think of a superstar, and I don't know, you automatically think of their most memorable feuds, like who they feuded with the most. Like when you think of Edge, I think of John Cena.
I think of John
automatically.
Cena and I think of John Cena, because you see
Yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind. Really, it stands out.
I think of Undertaker with the
Right.
whole like La
Yeah.
Familia,
'Cause
Chavo,
that
Vicky,
shit
and all
lasted
of
like
them.
a year and some
Yeah,
change.
that was crazy.
Yeah,
That
it
whole
did. It
storyline
really
was
did.
crazy.
And like so, like with Undertaker, of course, you know he had a 30-year career. You know stuff in the '90s and stuff. But you know I was a little kid. I don't even think he was alive for the beginning of it. But when you really think about it, when you first started watching, when I think of Undertaker, like amongst all those feuds, Batista is one of them because they had such a strong rivalry, and it was like a strong build, and you just wanted to see it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's always dope to see Undertaker and Batista go at it
Right.
and stuff. But the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, it was pretty cool. It was alright.
Who was in? Mr. Kennedy wasn't in it? No, right?
No, but
it
he
was
had a
Finley,
match.
MVP, JBL.
MVP, no, JBL was in the Raw.
It was the Great Khali,
Great Khali, that's who it was.
Big Daddy V.
All right, that's what it was. Okay.
Let me stop. No, fuck that. That's how we talking
Wait,
out in box.
but
Fuck that.
no, but did he pass?
Oh yeah, Big Daddy V, he passed. No, I wasn't talking about Big Daddy. I was talking about Great Khali.
Oh.
That's what I meant. No.
I was say God rest.
Oh my God.
It's
Rest
so
in
cool.
peace.
Like,
Y'all about to have
history-
people in the comments
the
going crazy
history.
like Big Daddy.
Big Daddy V was in the Ministry. He went by Bishop.
Oh,
and
with
he was the
Undertaker back in the days.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So y'all little ones who don't know, boom, there we go.
See, I know that.
See, there's wrestling fans and then there's wrestling fans. There was a time where I had to school somebody, name unknown. They had no idea that the Money in the Banks originated at WrestleMania. And I'm like, that's where it started. Like before it became a pay-per-view,
21.
it was the Money in the Bank match at
2005.
WrestleMania. Like that's how it started. Like
Yeah, it was a WrestleMania staple. You know, a lot of people's clamoring for like
It was a
multi-man ladder
tradition.
matches now at WrestleMania.
But when they turned it into like a pay-per-view and one red briefcase, one blue, it was like
it was a lot. It's like Jesus.
I couldn't even keep up.
I
couldn't
used to
keep
up
up
until
with
like
who-
2011 when he started that shit. I knew all the winners and everything. But what else is on the No Way Out 2008? CM Punk. Who did he?
Chavo.
Chavo for the ECW
ECW
championship, and did he
championship.
win? I don't think he won.
No, Chavo won.
Chavo won.
Chavo won.
Tisk.
See,
Listen, in 2011 to 2000, up until he left, CM Punk was my favorite. Like from the pipe bomb, like going against the grain, like he was my favorite in that time span. But I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't. Now, this is turning into a CM Punk rant because I got a lot to say. I don't buy it Like, you came back.
Talking about he's home and how
Talk
happy
about
he
you
is to be
home.
back.
I laughed. Like, it was a healthy laugh from the gut. Like, it's just from the gall. It was like, like nigga said, I'm home. You was just like, what, 2 years ago in AEW, talk about you left professional wrestling in 2005 because you signed with WWE, and now you're back. And now I'm back in wrestling and things like that. You talk shit about WWE because you didn't get your way. Like, the whole pipe bomb thing, as iconic as it was just a tantrum because you wanted to be the top guy. It wasn't for the greater good of the company, as you claimed it was. You know what I mean? It was just something to benefit you. Like, if it didn't benefit you, then...
And not even for nothing as a higher up, like, he really was becoming a liability at a point, because it's like he was straddling the fine line of disrespect. And he was using the fact that he was so over to make it seem like they needed him more than he needed them.
Right.
But it's like the WWE keeps going.
Like,
it keeps going with or without you.
What Stephanie always said, nobody's bigger than the WWE.
Nobody's bigger than the WWE, and I felt like at towards the end, he always felt like he was bigger than the WWE.
Right.
Like, he felt like because he was so over, they have to
abide
by what he's saying, or else the fans. And at the end of the day, they could easily say, "Fuck these fans."
Right,
They're gonna
like,
buy tickets anyway.
In AEW, he had the promo because MJF, he was always like, talking about going to WWE, like teasing it and shit like that. Because his contract was coming out, whatever the case.
Little Miz.
Yeah. But yeah, and CM Punk was like, "Oh, go do it. If you think the grass is greener, go main event night one of a buy one get one." Like, trying to make.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's like.
But that's his karma, because he came over here talking about he's home, and then you got injured, so now you're not.
No, you came here to talk about you home, and then you was set. We listen. You was set to main event night one of the buy one get one special, and now you got injured. I'm like, you were so fragile. Like, yo.
He was waiting for that call to come back. He was waiting for that. I love him, but I just look at him so different now. It's like all that shit you
buy it that I'm home thing. Like, I don't.
It's not genuine.
I don't fucking buy it. It's not genuine. Like, but here we are. No CM Punk for WrestleMania 40.
Which is fine. He should sit this one out, and because I feel like he didn't deserve that. He
didn't deserve that spot. I don't think
because as much heat as he gave for WWE allowing people to just come back around WrestleMania season and main event, like, and for you to be okay with just coming back in here and just snatching that spot when that was what you was upset about when you first left, was crazy to me.
And it's like, I get it from a business standpoint. WrestleMania is the biggest show. You want the biggest marquee matches you can get. But then
that's not. It's at the same time. It's not fair.
But I get it from a business. That's why I'm kind of torn. But it's not fair for the men.
For the people who've been here
and women who's been working all year long,
just to get a spot, just to be able to come out and hear their music play on the stage, and even if they lose, they just want to have that entrance. Like
they want their moment.
Right, and I feel like they should have it. I feel like those people should be rewarded, and I feel like they can get put over. Like the Machine, the producers, all them backstage, they can put them over, because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, well, if they're not getting over with the fans, then how can we?"
But
y'all can do it.
Yeah, they don't give them a chance to get over with the fans. Like, and I feel like that's why they be having those meaningless ass battle royals and these meaningless like
gauntlet
matches and all that stuff. It's literally just to throw these people a bone. That's how I feel. I feel like it's just to throw these people a bone. Like, all right, we got a whole bunch of women on the roster. Let's just throw them in like a 4-team women's tag match.
Random ass fucking teams.
Never even seen tag team together. It's like, yo, like you just trying to throw these people a bone. And it's like,
I don't know. See, I feel like it was more thought. Around the time of like No Way Out, and I'm sorry if I sound like one of those people that the IWC hates so much. Oh, fucking well, I mean, it's true. If everybody's saying it, then it's true.
What else was on that No Way Out card?
Edge, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that was a good match. That was a really good match. That was a really good match.
I did too. I watched the build up, and I was just like,
yeah.
when I was watching the build up, every time I see Ray try to do